swell. If you take straight water, for example, or a clear fluid with no fat in it, you can give quite a bit. But if you take the total volume of feeding over a 24-hour period and divide it by 4, that's how much basically you can give in gastrostomy by G-tube. Now, some would argue you should deliver it over half an hour, and I would say that that was probably a good idea to give the stomach a chance to relax. But the stomach varies tremendously in its capacity, and if you don't fill it up, it will contract it. And then the next time you try to feed, the child will become full prematurely and at risk for regurgitation.
And then my other one is my daughter was just switched over from the Vivacto, the protriptyline, to a pill form to a liquid form, but it's an oil base. Is that what they're telling me not to put that through the G-tube because it would be an oil base? Or
they're telling you that?
Yeah, they said that it could clog up the G-tube.
Block the tube, yeah, but if you deliver it, mix it with something else to dilute it and deliver it. Like, a logical one would be something like a milk-based formula.
Like, can I give it to her when I give her a formula?
Yeah,
like
sure.
And it won't cause any problem?
If you don't make it too concentrated.
Right.
The blockage of the tube is a recurrent problem. It's not as big a risk for this condition as for some others where the medication really has a high potential for blocking the tube, but this should not be a problem if you dilute it. Is that Lucy?
I just wanted to ask if Botox is still prescribed for drooling, because we found that it was beneficial in the patches not so much.
Botox?
We've used it with support of EMT at the drooling clinic. They've given Botox to the saliva.
What about a ketonic diet? Does that help with the seizures in the pit?
Well, a ketogenic diet can help with seizure control sometimes when conventional drugs don't. That depends on the individual. They tend to be more helpful for myoclonic seizures and general seizures, but it can be an option. There was actually one study done that showed that the Atkins diet was just as effective as a conventional ketogenic diet. So the answer is sometimes. The trouble with the ketogenic diet is it's pretty much the exact opposite of everything we recommend for somebody's diet, filling them up with whipped cream and oil and so on. But there are some cases where it can be done. It's very old. It was introduced in the 1920s. Actually, with huge drugs.
I've dealt with several people that don't have the MPC that have swallowing issues. And we found that if they can take oral food, the idea of going to the table with the rest of the family, and even if it's just a small amount, the social interaction is so important, emotionally, that we had some families that tended to give them the tube feeding, and then thinking, well, they're not hungry, so why join the family?
No, I couldn't agree more. For those who may not have heard, Dave, the lady was emphasizing the importance of the social interaction in dining, and just because someone is being fed by tube they should not be excluded from the social component of dining, and that's what I intended to emphasize with my introductory remarks on the emotional component. In some cultures in Asia, for example, dining is by far the most important social event of the day for a family, and I would agree 100% with you. It should include everybody, whether they're actually feeding from that table or not.
We need to take a break, for at least 15 minutes, so if everyone could come back at 11.